So, hey guys, I've been trying to record this video for like the past hour. I've been trying to figure out a good way to start this video or give it a good intro, but I guess I'm just gonna have to just like go with it. Since Instagram has a longer format now for videos, I thought this would be a good opportunity to post this one so I don't have to keep cutting it up and putting it into numerous parts. But I just wanted to have a video talking about why I'm grateful that my husband left me, or future ex-husband left me. Like, my heart is like pounding like a million miles a minute right now. Like, I've had this video idea in my head for so long, and I just have been trying to think of a way to do it and say it properly, because, you know, when you go to divorce support groups, or even like let's say you're not even married, let's say your long-term boyfriend or fiance breaks up with you, and you go through support groups, or other people who've experienced it. A lot of them are always really sad that their relationship ended, it's so much negativity involved. And yes, I was devastated about certain things that I lost when my husband left me. But I just kind of wanted to make a video about how grateful I am that he left me, and that the woman he's with now took him and inspired him to leave me. And I'll tell you why. It's because I am living a life now that I thought I'd never, as far as relationship wise, I thought I could never have. I thought that love had passed me by, or that the things I really wanted in a relationship were gone. They were gone from my grasp. And because I was loyal to my ex, I just had to put up with it and deal with it. I never could have the husband or the boyfriend who loved on me and held my hand and wasn't ashamed of the fact that I love anime and video games, and that I'm a huge nerd about that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I think it's just a lot of feelings crop up. I finally filed for divorce officially. We've been separated since February of 2017, but I officially filed for divorce last week. And I just got confirmation in the mail of my case number, and I'm just hoping it goes by quick, because I don't want alimony. I don't want money. I don't want support of any kind like that. I don't. My ex has an inheritance from his father that I could probably fight him half for, but if he hasn't spent it already, or even if he ever gets it, I don't want any of it. I don't want it. I want the world to know I don't want it. I just want to be free. I want to be free of a really bad decision that I made for 11 years, and that I didn't have enough self-respect for myself to get out of that relationship and realize that that was not love. If he had never cheated on me, if she had never allowed a married man to woo her, I would be probably sitting at home 50 to 60 pounds heavier, left alone, not knowing where my husband was while he's out doing God knows what. Even if it's not cheating, he didn't want to spend time with me. He didn't enjoy going places with me, even just to go grocery shopping. And I don't know. There's a part of me that's really grateful that it happened, because had it not happened, I never maybe would have experienced the wonderful things that I've experienced this past year. It's just, really horrible things happen to people. Really, really horrible things happen to people, and you don't know why they're happening to you. You don't know why the person you've loved for 11 years does something horrible to you. And you wonder, how did you deserve to have any of that done to you? But you know, when you're looking back, you know, when you're looking at the forest and not the trees, if I knew then what I know now, I would have willingly gone through it again if it meant that I would end up as happy and loved and cherished as I am now, and all the things that I'm getting to experience now that I never got to experience. I maybe have never would have been able to experience ever. Private, intimate, wonderful things that I was denied for so long. Just somebody enjoying being with you and really loving you. You know, if you don't have that in your marriage now or your relationship, and the other person's left you or wants to leave you or gives you hints that, you know, get out. There is someone good out there. There really is. There is someone out there who will call and check on you just to make sure you're okay, you know, when there's bad weather. Someone who remembers your anniversaries and your birthdays, who wants to be there for you. If you're going through a rough time, I know I'm all over the place. If you're going through a rough time and you think it's never going to get any better, you think your life can't get, you know, you're at that bottom, you've been betrayed, you've been hurt by people who vowed to love you, you've lost a portion of your family, especially if you were married or together a long time. You've lost a portion of your life to someone, or like it was in my case, you gave your first kiss to that person, your first love, your heart, your soul. You opened yourself up to that person because you trusted them, that you trusted they would never hurt you. Your virginity, your first intimate moments, you gave all of that to that person and you can never get them back. Years spent with someone, time you can never get back. You don't know how long you have on this earth. Don't waste another minute of it with someone who really does not love you. And you know deep down they don't love you, but you're too scared to leave. You think that nothing could ever be as special as what you imagined in your mind that you had. There is something better out there. You don't deserve to be emotionally abused, neglected, or it wasn't like this in my case, but physically abused. You know, if you're having any type of abuse at all, or they just don't treat you the way that you know you deserve to be treated, get out. Or even if you don't think you deserve to be treated better, you do. You do. There are good people out there in the world. You know, I've been wanting to make this video. I never have the house to myself. I actually have it to myself for a change. So I just wanted to sit down and really tell you guys that there is a better tomorrow. It's like you never think you can get past this high point maybe you experienced with your first love or the person you married. You know, how you want to get back to that high. Don't chase what happened in the past that isn't happening now, especially if that person has left you. I think, as far as my ex goes, the greatest thing he's ever done for me was leave me. And I will say he made that a pretty easy, not painless, because there was a lot of pain. You know, there are hang-ups that I've had to work through that I'm probably going to have to work through the rest of my life because of what that person has done to me. But you know what? Take the fact that you're going to have to work on things and just go and live a happy life. Because I never thought that I would have someone who loves me in the way that they do. And I don't mean just saying I love you or buying you nice things. That's not what I mean. Someone who really genuinely loves you. And you can feel it. You know, you can feel that. That is worth a lot in the world where there's not a lot of good. You deserve that. If, if you were in the same boat as me, your ex has left you, him and this other person he's with, his family is accepting them, talking bad about me, telling straight up lies about me, that's okay. It's all right. I may not be able to regain the last 11 years of my life, but however long we have on this world, whether I have 80 years, 80 months, 80 days, 8 minutes, it doesn't matter, because I am so grateful that I've been allowed to have experienced the love that I've felt in the last year. And, if being married or being with someone who passionately loves you is something that you don't have or never have had, it is out there. And I just want to say, don't stick around for over a decade like I did for something that doesn't exist, for someone who really does not love you in the way that you know that they should. Don't marry that. Don't sacrifice yourself to that. Take your mistake as early as you can and go. When you realize you're not compatible, go. But if anyone has, anyone else out there who is going through a divorce, I'm looking to connect with other, both men and women. If you have a divorce page or a page about you going through your divorce journey, or it doesn't even have to be a divorce, separation, any other infidelity survivors or that type of thing. I don't have a huge amount of followers, but I would love to connect with you guys. And, I just want to say, share your story. Don't let anybody silence you. And, I think that's all I wanted to say. When you have this, I'm not used to having a whole bunch of alone time. So, I was just sitting here thinking, I just want to say that I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that I've been able to experience what I should have always been able to have. Because I'm just grateful. I'm really, really grateful. And knowing that I hope to God I have a long, long time with this person that I'm with now in the way that we are, because, I didn't know this is how life could be. And it can get good. And these are happy tears. This is happy tears. I wasted a long, long time wanting someone to love me who couldn't. Don't do that. Don't waste your time loving someone who can't love you the way that you should be loved. And I just want to say, I know that my ex, and not really my ex, I don't think he looks at this kind of thing. He's not really a social media person, but I do know that other people that are friends with them, the person, including the person he's with, they do look at my channel, and that's fine. I don't care, It's meant for everyone to be seen by everyone. And I really do mean it when I say that I don't know if I can ever forgive what's been done to me. If you want forgiveness, which you don't, I don't think neither one of you do, and that's fine. Or his family, I don't think they have that capability, but that's for God to give and not me at this point. Maybe one day when it's less fresh and more time has gone by, maybe I can, but Although I can't forgive, I am grateful. I am. And I hope that other people who've gone through a separation or have been cheated on, I hope that they can one day look back at what's been done to them, all the horrible things that have been done to them, and be grateful that they're no longer in that situation. And hopefully that the terrible things that have been done to them led them to something a whole lot better in their life, but you have to go out there and grab it. You can't wait around for it. And that's the way I look at it. I've done my grieving. I still grieve over certain things. But I'm so happy that I didn't wallow around and just didn't look for love out there. So anyway, I'd like to know you guys' thoughts. I try not to get emotional like that because of the medicine I'm on, it's hard for me to get emotional anyway sometimes. But yeah, if you've been cheated on or left, don't look at it as something horribly wrong with you or this terrible thing. Yes, this terrible thing has happened to you. Take it and turn it into one of the best things that's ever happened to you. That's what I would advise. Coming from a woman who was left by her first love, her first everything, her husband, what you think is the worst thing in the world could turn out to be the best thing that's ever happened to you. So I would advise you to take that. I hate this phrase sometimes, but pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make it the best thing that's ever happened to you. So take the lessons you've learned and apply them. Don't be dumb. Don't be reckless. Don't give your love away easily. Give your love to who's most deserving. I'm ending this video now because my nose has gone numb. Side effect of my medicine. If I get all teary. But if anyone out there needs someone to talk to, you can message me. I'm not a therapist. I'm not licensed to give advice of any sort, but just to know that someone else understands your feelings can mean a whole lot. So you can find me on my Instagram page. You can message me there. I am totally up for doing a collab with someone at some point. Don't know how that works, but anyway, that's all I gotta say, guys. Thanks for watching.